Who be the phone, kick the fan, who be the real function? Who be the real ones that come around when your back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shell spitting out the mag on some good shit? Who be the real ones that come around when your back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shell spitting out the mag on some good shit? Is you active? Keep it 100. When the phone comes in, do you really want a lot of talk? With the shit, never pull the trigger.
I don't know how to feel. I just know I'm somewhere in the middle of relief, anger, disappointment in people. Like, real shit. There's man, I don't know how. I don't know if people have been through this what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna say it's somewhere in between. It's somewhere in between embarrassment understanding, and not understanding. Like, this shit is it's real life. Shit like this happens all the time. But not on my watch. But it happened. So first off, let me tell you how it went. And I just found this shit out in the last 30 minutes. So, as y'all know, yesterday we had that live. I was in my feelings, right? I was in my feelings. The real raw emotions. It's in the motherfuckers. Dropped a lot of D Hunt videos. In memoriam. So then, I wake up. I'm doing my normal scroll through my social media platforms, messages, all that shit. And there's one message that said, "This is D Hunt's daughter. I need you to call me." Right. I've known who she was since I was a kid. Like, I've seen her in pictures, all that. So I reply, "What's number?" She gives me the number. I call her. I call her. She like, "Look, upon hearing the information that my father was dead, I went and looked for him because I didn't feel it in my heart. And she found him. She found him. And D Hunt is alive. He's alive. Might not be in the best of standings, but he's alive." So, upon hearing that, like, you can't, first of all, you can't take back them emotions that you felt. You can't take that back. That shit was real. That shit came from the motherfucking heart. But somewhere in there is anger. Like, nigga, why would you call my phone? Blow my phone up. I don't answer. I didn't answer the first day. The second day, call me and drop that baggage in my garbage can. Drop that baggage in my garbage can. Like I man, I still don't know how to feel. I'm mad and I'm a whole bunch of different things right now. But I find comfort in knowing that I acted in ingenuosity, if that's a word. I did what I would have did if he was dead or alive. I did that from the heart. But you just can't take back all the emotions that you felt as a result of misinformation. Has anybody ever just told you some straight up bullshit and you believed it? Like you didn't even question it. You didn't question it. And then you found out later it was bullshit. But here's the problem. Misinformation and the effects that it has on the people. Think about how she felt when she was going to look for Dehunt because somebody see my Instagram. Think about how she felt. Just think you sitting there, you living your everyday, regular life. Did somebody hit you and say, "We heard your dad is alive"? I mean, we heard your dad is dead. That's a ton of bricks. That's a ton of bricks. It's almost like you're preparing yourself for the news that your dad is dead. I mean, how would you feel? How would you feel? Would you scream bloody murder? Or would you just want answers? Or would you say, thank God he's alive, moving right along? Because some people do that. Some people are blessed with the gift of that's good, moving right along. Some people are blessed. They blessed with that. But the people that actually got a heart, to the ones that actually got a heart, they sitting there, they looking at all of it like, ooh, they go through the whole transitions of the other person. If you got a heart, that means that you have the ability to feel other people. So somebody that got a heart is going to look at it like, damn, he hurt that, he hurt. He pressed that along to her. Now she hurt. Everybody she told that he may or may not be dead, they went through a period of hurt. So the thing was, how do we make lemonade from lemons? So she told me, she said, when I found my pops, like their relationship might not have been the best in the best of standings. But that wake up call was enough to set some things right. Hold on one second. Okay, let me say that again. Let me say that again. I finally came with a word to describe how I feel. I feel like a jabroni. Yeah, a jabroni. That's what I feel like. I'm not sure exactly what a jabroni means. I just know it sounded like a good word when The Rock used to use it. And I'm looking at Broadway on here, so all of a sudden I just a wrestling type of lingo, jingo, jabroni. Man, I damn near want to call this person live, but that would be like, that would be if I called him live. That would be like, that would be like crossing over from YouTube to the streets, and I gotta stay in my lane. Like, there's a reason why people like Young Dirt got longevity and could be a YouTuber and live in this city. All right. So I was hoping that his daughter would come on, but I think she having issues. So let's see one more time if she able to get it. Funny, Nina Boy just said it about 15 minutes ago. Said what?
Please leave your message.
He really said that? Huh. Well, shit. That just goes to show that certain wavelengths is certain wavelengths. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. That shit that I said, I mean, everything that I said yesterday from the heart, I went on a live last night in Texas with Snow, not Tim Snow, the other Snow. And a lot of stuff that came up on that live, I had just made reference to earlier in my live. OG Pumpkin, yes. I was on OG Pumpkin's live last night. And I'm gonna say this. When you know who you are, it doesn't matter if your personality is big. It don't matter if your personality is small, as long as you know who you are. And with that belief in self, you can go anywhere.
I gotta fix my shit.
You got the green screen on.
I know. How I fix it from here?
Just turn it off. Oh, that is the green screen. The room.
Nah. This ain't the green screen.
Oh, okay.
You gonna make people really think that too. They gonna be like, "Oh, they been fronting the whole time. They live in a trailer somewhere."
So did you hear the latest, man? Right after I got off the phone with you, I got served that. Right before I was about to go live.
That's like we ain't gonna put too much out there, but sometimes when you hear stuff, like you did when you heard some certain stuff and you let it marinate for a minute until you could research it or see what else came up. You know what I mean? It's like people say stuff and just to talk, like people be just wanting to have conversation, and it's like that right there though, that ain't even the other thing I'm talking about. That ain't nothing to play with either. But somebody's life, like that's almost like don't talk about me dying, period. Like don't, like, come on, that's like almost like wishing dead on somebody, you know what I mean? And I don't even know who called you, and I'm not trying to disrespect that person, but that person, whoever they are, man to man, this is me talking to you, bro. You don't spread no, I don't even know you, but if you know me, you know me. Like you don't spread shit like that without making sure positively. You don't tell nobody that somebody reputable, somebody that means something to somebody, whether they mean something to somebody or not, they mean something to somebody. Whether you talking to me, they may not mean nothing to me, but they mean something to somebody. You know what I mean? Don't hit me. I wouldn't even want to hear my enemy die. You know what I mean? And if they didn't really die, I'm not wishing death on nobody, man. Like I'm not even gonna talk about nobody dying because that's like you said, that it's like a ripple effect, man. It fucked up your day, obviously. You know what I mean? Because your whole day was basically dedicated to basically an in memoriam on your channel.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? And then me and you even had a conversation about bruh. You know what I mean? And like I said, I never met dude, but I knew who he was. You know what I mean? If I would have hit a yard and heard the name, he would have automatically got the respect that come with his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did what he did. You know what I mean? Being from my hood or not, you know what I mean? That take a lot. For y'all that don't know, Dirt had a personal outside of prison in celly relationship with this man, but you know what I mean? I didn't. But at the same time, he would have still got that respect of who he was, even though he wasn't from my hood. And that take a lot being from the hood he was from to get that kind of respect from somebody from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? That don't have a personal relationship with him. You know what I mean? That's like the homie Ray Ray. He had that respect because he got that respect because of who he is. You know what I mean? What I know he'll do, not just what I heard about, what I took part in and what I've been there for. You know what I mean? So it's like it's to send me a message like that and then it fucked my whole everything up. You know what I mean? Whether everybody know it or not, that shit, niggas got emotions too. You know what I mean? Niggas got emotions and feelings too. Even for their niggas, you know what I mean? Whether it, you know what I mean? I got a best friend that I can't stand the way he living, but I love that nigga to death. And if I heard he died tomorrow, I would feel that. You know what I mean? But then for his child to actually see that on your channel or be told about it from your channel. So, like you said, go out trying to make sure, but in the whole inner head praying that he not, but thinking that he is gone. It's like that's a fucked up situation to put somebody in, man. And then not only that, then now I get the backlash, even if it, I just, was showing salute to what I heard about, you know what I mean, showing my respect to the person that I gave a fuck about. It's like now it looks like I'm the one spreading it, so it's like even worse to the people who know me. But yeah, I can't imagine nobody doing that to me.
I think that one of the things that came from just, I don't know if it's just from living life or something we was taught in there, but we always verified
everything.
Like if somebody gave us information on the yard about somebody, then the next thing is verified.
Everything.
There's some people that come across where y'all done been through some shit. You respect their word, and then when they say it, you're not gonna question it because you're gonna trust that they did everything that comes along with verifying
and
the source.
And out here, we get used to letting go of some of the because in there we worried about dirty politics. So even if somebody that I know is a stand-up dude, respectable dude in there, you know what I mean? While we in there, I'm still like, okay, well, break it down to me. Don't just tell me about it. Break it down to me. Let me know. Break down every little part of how you figured this out and what you read and what you know for sure. You know what I mean? And then let me make my own assessment. But then we get out here and of course we try to separate ourselves from that mentality, although we still have some of that left in us. You know what I mean? Because you tell me something about somebody, I still want to know everything about it before I make I want to be able to make a conscious choice of myself. I don't want to just go off what you tell me about somebody, because your interaction with that person, I'm pretty sure won't be the same interaction I have with that person. You know what I mean? Because everybody who knows me personally knows I'm a blunt and upfront type of person. Like if you do something to me or you do something I don't like or I'm not feeling, I'm gonna pull you to the side out of respect. So you don't feel like your pride has to get up and you got to puff up in front of everybody, because that's a typical trait for human beings. I'm gonna pull you to the side like, bro, that was out of pocket, bro. That was, I didn't like that. Me personally, I didn't like. All these motherfuckers might be okay with that because either they're afraid of you or they don't want you to be mad at them or they just want your friendship that much. But because I got that loyalty to you, I'm gonna tell you to your face, bro, it's not cool. It ain't cool. So if somebody was to bring something to me, I need to know everything. But so much out here that's why I try to keep myself out of those type of situations out here, because of that mentality. Because I don't know, you might tell me, not you, but an individual male might come to me and be like, yeah, bro, don't fuck with that dude. That dude's a rat, right? Oh, okay. Not, you ain't never been to prison and you telling me this, right? But you know I've been to prison. You know how my mentality is. So you know telling me, oh, he's a rat, that's automatically going to trigger something. Well, at least what you think, right? Oh, he a rat. Oh, but you're not telling me that your girl shook you and was fucking with him.
That's a piece of story with biasness in it.
Right. You're not telling me why you want me to think he's a rat. You telling me why you don't want me to like him or associate with him or do business with him or whatever it may be. You want to separate me from that person for whatever reason you may have, but you're not going to give me all the information. You're just going to give me what you think I need to make that decision to not associate.
And you know what's crazy is that because they don't think like that, it might have slipped like 2 or 3 people's mental to get to that person who handed it to me.
Yes, sir. That's a fact.
Like our fail safes, our internal security systems get tripped by certain shit. And yeah, it might get by yours, it might not get by mine.
Exactly. And like I love it when you hit me like salute. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know, but well, y'all know because y'all know me and Dirt is really homies outside this YouTube shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, bruh, here's some shit or have an idea or be thinking of a certain way about something and then hit me up because he know I'm gonna sit back like this and just listen to him. But when I'm listening to him, I'm listening to what he's not saying. You know what I mean? Like people say, read between your lines, right? So if you bring in a situation to me, I'm trying to think like, what are you really thinking that you're not saying? You know what I mean? Or what did that really person really say that he didn't say? You know, what is he trying to do? And then I'm just gonna add my input as a layman, but that shit, they say iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel, right? That's how we got to keep it going, man. Because to be reactionary is to run into a wall, man. To be a reactionary, everything is to run a wall. And as you see, you just ran into a wall yesterday. You know, what I mean? Just taking somebody at their word, which is not bad, because when you trust people, you got to be able to trust people. But there still has to be that. Hold on, why you say that? Because if my big brother called me right now and told me anything, bro, honestly, I wouldn't even question him. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know his character. I know he not gonna call me unless that's what it is. Exactly what he say is what it is. And
man, and this is a person that was closer to him than shit recently than I was. He was telling me giving me the report on him.
Right.
So his report is golden. So
there's somebody that when you want to know what's going on with dude, you can hit him up and find out what's going on with dude.
I don't think he took into account the relationship or the bond and the effects that it had on me. I don't think he took that into consideration.
Right. I don't think he did his research. I think he got it secondhand, honestly.
And he got slipped.
Obviously, he got it secondhand, because if he was there or if he actually saw the body, then we wouldn't be where we are right now.
So the thing about misinformation too is all he could put was that he was found in a tent on Stockton. So that means that if you are my report, that means that the information you give me only goes to a tent on Stockton. That's it.
Because the first thing I did after you told me that, right, being me, is I went and Googled it, right? Man found dead in tent on Stockton Boulevard. Couldn't find no reports from no news outlets, right? So I'm like, okay, well, if somebody died, you know, they usually put it in the paper, at least a little one line. You know what I mean? Man found dead, homeless. The homeless situation is bad. You know what I mean? Whatever. And I didn't see nothing, so I was just like, oh, maybe they just ain't reporting it or whatever. But you know, off top, my first mentality was go look it up. Go search it. Go Google it. You know what I mean? Because out here we ain't gotta wait for the level 4 mail train to come. I'm getting on Google. I'm checking county jails. I'm checking prison name numbers. You know, I hear somebody locked up. I'm going to look at the Sac County registry immediately. Like what? Let me go see. You know,
so in layman terms too, on top of what I just said too, shit, my mentality got slipped because I passed it along.
Absolutely, and that's just.
But normally that's not protocol, and that's not proper procedure.
Absolutely not.
That's not.
And see, that's big of you to recognize that, you know, hey, you got slipped too. You know what I mean? You got slipped too.
You got caught up in your feelings, big bro.
Yep, that's what it was right there.
Nope, no, that's not it. Because you know why? Because them was real feelings.
No, but you absolutely right, and your feelings snatched you before you thought about doing any research about it. It was just
okay,
like,
I'll go for that.
Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
The hunt is gone. What?
But caught up in your feelings though, the way we use it out here on the West, that's not like that's.
I meant how Nick just explained it.
But I would say instead of saying feelings, trust and believe that I understand the first level rule number 1 about being a man is mastering your emotions. So trust and believe I know that.
Facts. But you let the information that you received hit you, and
the feelings became the pathway,
and they just came. You expressed your feelings for that man and your relationship with that man before you decided to make sure that it was accurate.
And you know what? I think that's happened sometime in the past too. Sometime in the past about somebody famous we thought was dead that wasn't, that eventually died.
Right. You know, and it's
a few months ago, I allegedly died. It's interesting when you find out that people are going around saying you're dead.
Man, I went to the the same midgets football game. I told you I first ran back into my wife at American River College at a big midgets football jamboree, right? That same one I ran into. I told the story on my channel before, where this big old dude walks up to me like, Nate, you don't remember me, bruh? And of course, you know, I'm only like 6 months out. So unfortunately for my mentality at the time, it almost popped off, right? Because I'm like, nah, bruh, but what's up, man? Oh, you don't remember? Hey, look, bruh, hey, just tell me who you are, bruh, because this here, like, I'm not comfortable with this, bruh. You know what I mean? You too big to be just talking about you. Don't you remember me? Okay, well, I done been involved in a whole bunch of stuff, bruh. So you need to extrapolate on that definition of who you are. And then he tell me who he is. He looked way different. It was Andre O'Roy, bruh, but he looked way different now. You know what I mean? And then he say who he was, but then after that, he was like, bruh, somebody told me in 96 that you was dead, bruh. I've been thinking all these years you was dead. And this is 2014 when he seen me. 2015. Wow. He's like, oh, and I was like, you know, I was the young homie. To him, I was the young homie in the hood that, you know, the little wild homie. You know what I mean? And to think that, you know, the young wild homie that the older niggas like, oh, that's the little turned up youngster, man. And thought that I was dead. And like all these years, like, bro was like damn near in tears explaining to me, like, bro, I thought you was dead all these years, bro. No cap. I said, I mean, I damn near was, but nah, I was just in them walls, bro. You know what I mean? Stuck. But it's just crazy how some people can just take word and that's just what it is, man. Like,
when normal protocol is supposed to be receive, investigate, verify.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't. And unfortunately, I don't take nothing at face value no more. You know what I mean? Because of the life that I lived. You know what I mean? Because of the stuff that I've seen and the dirty politics I've seen and the backhanded deals I've seen and then like even when I see, and that's something just to take this, you know, the conversation even further. That's something that I apply to my life, right? Like if people say, like somebody tell you, hey man, yeah, he worked me on a deal, and then you first thing somebody will say is, well, he ain't gonna work me like that. That's what he did to you. He ain't gonna do that to me. But you know, I looked at it a whole different way. He ain't gonna do it to me because I'm not gonna associate with that individual. I mean, not because of, oh, he know better than to do it to me or anything like that, but if your character shows that you'll do it to one, who am I to say you won't do it to everyone? You know
Straight
what I mean?
up.
If you thought you can get, if you got away with doing it once, man, then why wouldn't you do it to me? You know what I mean? Or somebody that I care about.
That's what come from the. That's how you extract the lessons from the goings ons around you.
Yeah. It's more about if somebody shows me shady character, bruh, like, and that's not what I'm about, and everybody know that's not what I'm about, like, I'm not gonna have nobody around me, period, that's known for shady character. You know what I mean? You're not finna be around me. I'm not finna be seen as somebody that associates with shady character, because they say that like-minded people flock together. You know what I mean? So if you see me hanging around with a bunch of jack artists, then obviously you're gonna assume I'm a jack artist as well. You know what I mean? Like, why you always hanging out with the jackers? So now if you a baller, you definitely don't want to be cool with me.
So proper procedure is receive, investigate, verify. So in your investigation, if you care about this person, you're gonna be like, man, what you doing? That's part of the investigation. And part of that, if you decide that you didn't crossed over to the dark side, then you verify that.
That's like if I see you hanging out with a bunch of jackers, I'd be like, hey, Dirt, hey, you know them the 459 boys, right?
Man.
You know that's who they are, right? Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, okay. That's all I need to know. Oh, okay. You know? And you hanging tough with them every day, right? Okay. All right.
Not recognizing that shit. The last 4 times you heard about the shit they did, you like, shit, if they did that to him, they'd do that to me.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey, Smoke Dog says
expect people to be who they are. That's the bottom line. Expect people to be who they are. If people show you something, believe it. I don't believe in, oh, that was just me that day. Nah, if you show me that, that's you, bro. Stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on it.
Smoke Dog say everyone got a little shadiness to them. Best to expect it and keep your eyes open. Humans fails other humans. Yeah, true.
Nah.
Trust everyone to be themselves, dog.
Nah. Hey, hold on, Smoke. Nah, look, hold on. Wait a minute. Now, to say that is to say there's no stand-up people. You know, everybody is shady. Not everybody ain't shady, bro. Not in my opinion. I don't believe that everybody's shady. I believe that everybody should act in their best interests. But I don't believe that everybody is shady. I don't believe that everybody will undercut this person to better themselves. I don't believe everybody will do that. I think, like in my specific situation, I'm just gonna work hard as hell. You know what I mean? If you got something that I feel like I don't want yours. I want my own. So I'm gonna work hard as I can to get there. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I need to do shady behavior, undercut you, down talk you, try to cut into your position. No, I don't want your position. I just want mine to be better than yours. And not necessarily yours, just better than mine was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So to say everybody got some shadiness, I personally don't believe that. You know what I mean? I believe there is a lot of scandalous people in the world. Absolutely. But once, like I said already, if you recognize shadiness, keep them away from you, man. If you recognize the fact that they own some bull crap, make that choice.
I believe it starts with the heart, and if your heart ain't good, you ain't good.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Easy example, man. I can't even explain how many times I pulled over just to help people because I've seen people pulled over in their cars with a flat tire or broken on. I mean, I think I even did it on my live before where I was driving down the street and I was live and I seen an old Russian lady on the side of the road with a flat tire standing outside. And I hopped out, changed her tire real quick, jumped back in. Just the other day, not even a week ago, I'm in the Walmart parking lot. An older Mexican lady was out there trying to jack her car up. And I seen she was having trouble doing it. So I just walked. I was still in my work uniform. I just walked right up and just reached my hand out. She didn't speak no English. I just reached my hand out for the jack. She handed it to me, knocked it out real quick. By the time I was done, she tried to hand me some money. I'm like, no, gracias. And I just walked away. Have a good day. And just walked away. Like, I didn't.
Have you ever heard of a person saying, I unconsciously did something?
Yeah, see? Yeah, I've heard that before, but I don't think it was unconscious.
So check me out. What I'm saying is, I expect everybody to fail me. I'm not saying that you are for sure, right. But if it happens, I'm not upset because I expect it. You dig what I'm saying? So why I said everybody has a little bit of it in them is because it's true. You may not know when you're being shady, or it could be a conversation. It can be something you're hiding, something you're not doing right. It could be any little thing, bro. Everyone has some in them. Everyone. Those politicians, the big people on the top, these people scratching to get to the top. You got to be a little shady to get to the top sometimes. I mean, you might not want to tell motherfuckers, but you in your brain, you know what the fuck you doing. You know what I mean? That's why I say when people be like, "Oh, I didn't know I was," you knew what the fuck you was doing. You just don't want to.
So you're saying that part of survival. And I'm hey Nate, and I'm gonna put this in a language we know. Part of survival is knowing when to be bad and when not to.
There you go. Because we all do it. We all break the law in some way. We all shady in some way. I don't give a fuck if you're the most clean-cut person to get your kid into a certain school. You paid somebody to do this, or you might have bribed somebody to do this. That's shady. Why didn't they get in on their own? How come they didn't just have the smarts to do it? You dig what I'm saying?
So you saying if you paid a little hush money, you being shady?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go for that.
You know what I mean?
You gotta know when to do it. Then
correct.
If that's the mindset that's adopted, strategic purposes. And survival, one of the rules is knowing when to be bad.
All right, well, okay, hold on. So, all right, Smoke. So, first of all, it's top of the morning, bro.
Top of the morning, brother.
All right, so okay, when you put it like that, right? I gotta recant what I said. Okay, so I gotta reevaluate what I said because of the way you put it, right? To say that people do what they got to do to network and make things move how they got to move. Okay, now, if you're defining that as a slight definition of shady, okay, I got to agree with that.
Yeah, just an example.
Yeah. Now, the way I was looking at shady is, just like I said in the example, is I'm not going to undercut nobody. I'm not going to do nobody bad for me to get ahead. Now, if I can, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, me personally. Yeah, I only can talk for myself. Absolutely. I never try to speak for anyone else, especially not the multitudes, because obviously I'd be outnumbered. I was told that when I first came home from prison that I needed to stop holding other people up to the standards I hold myself to. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be disappointed all the time. You know,
that's why I said that. I don't expect it out of people.
So on that note, yeah, I have to agree with you on that page because I was at the car shop just the other day. My son needed a new axle and some new brakes in the back, and the owner was like, "If you pay me cash, we gonna put it on the books, and the price would be lower." So I guess that could be seen as, you know, it's not above the board. So it is typically, I guess you could look at that as shady, but it's me finding a better deal for my vehicle. Absolutely. So yeah, I guess everybody do got some kind of they'll cut the corners.
Even that dude, even though he was gonna give you a deal on that, when you walked in, he already evaluated you and knew what he's gonna charge you for whatever it is because of your look.
Yeah.
Stereo shops, all of them people, I swear to God, go in there with sweats on and some house shoes, nigga. And don't be like, oh, I just want whatever. They gonna charge your ass, guaranteed.
Yep.
Only reason I know is because I deal with these motherfuckers. You feel me? People, I have found even my boss. Hey, look, even my boss. These are like, you know, suit and tie ass people. You know what I mean? I'll tell them something like, "Hey, whoopty whoop need to be done." They be like, "Hey, just don't even trip. We're just going." I'm like, "What? That's not cool." I know it's not cool. But I can't do nothing now because my boss said to leave it alone.
I lost the job. I not fired, but they was like, "Hey, we don't need you no more." But you know, it wasn't on no paperwork, so I wasn't fired, right? But we were doing a house renovation, and a lady asked us to check her roof, and she had those Spanish tiles on her roof, and she had some cracked ones, and she asked, "Could y'all fix the roof?" And the owner of the company told her, "Nah, we can't fix those. We can't fix that. We can't fix that because we can't find those tiles. Those they don't make them no more." And I'm like, so
trying to get her to buy more.
You know, I just stand back like, hey, I'm just a worker here. I can't tell him what to do. But then I go home and do my due diligence because I know this woman ain't got a whole bunch of money. She got a little check from Home Damage. She's trying to get her shit fixed. So I took it upon myself. I researched and I found basically a tile graveyard.
Gotcha.
And I matched hers and came like 2-3 days later when I came to work, I had them in my truck. And I was like, hey, I'm going to just go ahead and slap these up there on the broken ones. And don't worry about it. It ain't going to charge you. It's just, you just pay me. Here's a receipt. You just pay me what I had to pay for the tiles when I bought them. And she cashed me out. He found out about it because she complained to him like, I wanted my roof done. And it's crazy that I'm paying you guys all this money to fix my house. And this man who basically just charged me what I had to pay for the tiles did it on his own. And they were like, why'd you do that, man? Why'd you do it? We wanted to be able to have to re-roof her house. And wait, what? So you want to work her to get her to pay $20,000 more, whatever. I don't know what a roof costs. But to get her to pay that much more to get her whole roof done instead of just getting her 4 or 5 tiles? Like, come on.
It's a money thing, bro. It's a money thing. That right there is another sign of people being shady. Like you don't have to always be in the urban hood, I would say, or you know, a less fortunate place in order for shady business to happen. You get what I'm saying? Most business deals are shady business deals.
Oh, it's more shady stuff going on in the higher class.
And for us to say that we are better than the next man on the shady side, I'm not gonna say I am, because I know there's some shady shit I done did and still do. You get what I'm saying? But do I do it purposely to my homies? Nah. Other people I don't know? Fuck yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I think that what I look at is if that's your dominant mindset.
Right.
If that's your dominant mindset,
my mindset is to get where I need to be by doing what I got to do. If that means stepping on a couple heads, the motherfuckers better move out my way. But don't think that I'm the person that wouldn't pick a motherfucker up on my way, but you just can't be in my way. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're in my way, I feel sorry for you. It's a cutthroat game out here. This is life. It's how it goes. If you don't know how to play this motherfucker, you're going to get ran over. You
I
feel
look
what I'm
at
talking
it
about?
like you're either on my side, you're by my side, or you're in my fucking way.
Correct, because I'm moving forward. You feel me? And I feel what you're saying about the whole the getting out of prison with a different mind state. Yeah, you, Dirt, me, and it seemed like Big Bad, like people like that. We actually took prison and let it do what it was supposed to do and rehabilitate your brain. You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me sit down, think about shit real quick. All right, well, I can't manipulate this situation no more. So let me see if I can try this route. You feel what I'm talking about? I tell people, if you go to jail more than 3 times, you're bad at crime. Stop. You're done.
you're done.
You get what I'm saying? You're no
I'm
good.
horrible at it.
Get
I'm
your
horrible.
jacket, get your lunch pail, you're done.
Correct.
I'm horrible.
3 times, it's stop it. Okay?
I'm not a good criminal.
Yeah, because it could be that one time and you get no more chances. You get what I'm saying? So if you get 3 and you fucked up and you come on, bro. I had to think about what my granny told me. She was like, if you're doing something one way and it's not working for you, try the other way. Regardless of what anybody say, it might work for you.
What's the definition of insanity? What's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same
trying the
thing
same thing over and over that don't work.
Different results.
Being repetitive with some stupid shit.
So you know how many? So you know how many times in the last 4 years, homies had to ask me, "What you doing?" And my script never changes. You know me, I'm just doing my YouTube thing. You know, my script has never changed.
It's just, since I was bad for so long, I was like, well, fuck, let me give being good for a chance to try. You know what I mean? And then I slowly but surely started seeing things happen. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely started to I would say, gain society's trust. You know what I'm saying? And be able to walk in society with my head up and not looking backwards and down and, trying not to be seen, where now I want to be seen. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? The police can't do nothing to me. These white people can't say shit to me. I can walk in any store I want, go in that motherfucker, do what I want. You know what I mean? And these are things that I never had before. You feel me? Like when I go in the store, I'm trying not to be seen because I'm trying to steal some shit. I'm trying to do this or I'm trying to do that. You dig what I'm saying? Like it was never on an up and up. You get me? But once I went to the up and up side, it was like, well, fuck, you can still do what you do, but just do it in the right way. So that brings me back to, you can do what you do, just don't be real shady out with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like this, I've seen some shady people on YouTube. Like on here, there's so many grifters and motherfucking scammers, boy, that it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are right out front with it. You feel me? But you just gotta watch them. And I expect everybody to try and do it. You know what I mean? To try and get over it. Right out front with it. You feel me?
I be conscious of people that be like,
and I expect
be like they got like,
you know what I mean?
Trust no one tatted on them.
You feel me?
I be conscious that person. Of people that be like, they got like, you know what I mean? Trust no one tatted on them. Who is that? Nate, that's you. You got like. Like them type of, like I ask somebody if they say they don't trust no one, like, are you worthy of trust if you don't trust no one?
Wow.
Hey, that's a good question.
You're right, Derek.
Because I question myself sometimes. Like 1,000, I'm being honest, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't trust people. Like I said, humans are set to fail You know what I mean? We're human. We're gonna fail you. We're going to expect it. You know what I mean? I never for once ever thought that none of my homies would ever cross me. I never thought like nobody would do me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because my mom's been dead since I was, 3, and I just felt like, shit ain't fair. And I put that shit with it, you know what I mean? And just was like, fuck it. You feel me? So I don't really have no expectations of anybody besides maybe my kids.
You know what?
You know what? Installing them.
You know what though? I do that. Like I took my expectations out of a lot of stuff to prevent me from being disappointed in people. I did that, but in doing that, that make you live in reality, and you start from ground up with people by having them seeing if they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. And that's where you find the gold.
And you find out what type of person they are, who they are. You feel what I'm talking about now? I don't know. I don't expect shit. I mean, I don't know if it's from being homeless and then motherfuckers not wanting to help you, or being with my chick and we're homeless and then having to go to her family's and shit house, and they be like, oh nah, he can't stay here, but you can. So I'm like, I didn't expect shit out of nobody. I couldn't even go to family. You feel what I'm talking about?
Hey,
so I
was homeless for no reason. I was homeless for no reason, but truthfully, the reason is so embarrassing that I consider it damn near mildly retarded.
Oh damn!
When I went to the pen, I didn't know no shit. I didn't know nothing about women. I didn't. So when I went at 17, I was in high school. But when I came home, I didn't have no experience. So it was like somebody sitting on top of me every time I tried to get up, and it prevented me from progress. And I had no excuse. And people used to look at me like, why are you homeless like that? What you doing? All you got to do is this, and this. But I was like, I can't. Because every time I tried, it was getting cut. So that made people respect me for who I was. But at the same time, they understood, like, man, it's sad. But once I got up out of that, nigga, it was like, can't stop me now.
There you go. Full steam ahead. Don't look back. Keep on going. Whoever call you whatever, call me what you want, but don't call me late for dinner, and call me on my cell phone because I'll be on the streets.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
For real.
Definitely don't call me late for dinner.
Oh, no. I mean, some good shit.
I'm glad you said that one first. Please don't call me late for dinner.
Man, because if you had tater salad and didn't tell me, I might take it personal.
Why you bringing the tater salad up, Dirk?
Not potato salad.
Why you bringing the tater salad up, Dirk?
Them spare ribs.
Hey, now hey, Smoke, you missed that. He tried to shoot a lug, bro. That's an old lug, bro. He tried to bust on me real quick with the tater salad.
The tater salad.
We had a softball game where we drugged the Dirty Nation, right? Drug them like they were standing still, right?
Wow.
And one of they players made this big old thing of fire potato salad, right?
Oh man.
And all the food was, he brought it over to the back of my truck. So it was all in the back of my truck, honestly, right? I wasn't even gonna eat it because I don't eat pork and it had bacon in it, right? But it was in the back. It was in the back. We getting ready to leave. Nobody had eaten any of it yet. And I'm gonna drive off Dirt like, hey, hold on a minute. Hey, you just gonna take the whole thing of potato salad? I'm like, I forgot all about they put it in the ice. Oh, that's what happened. I had a big ice chest in the back of my truck, and he put it in the ice chest to stay cool. And,
got you.
Dirt was like, hold on. He grabbed a plate, like, nah, you ain't taking. And then after he tried it, I drove off. He tried it, was like, oh, you got away with the whole potato salad, bro.
Oh, not potato salad.
Yeah. Hey, to my surprise, I did not know white people could make tater salad that good. I was thoroughly surprised.
That's
and then,
right.
And it was followed by immediate anger that I let it get away.
But the cool thing
I don't know how you feel about that tater salad.
Hey, no cap, if he would have said, I'm gonna keep this, I would have been like, take it. It was just in the ice chest. I'm gonna go home and throw something on the grill anyway.
I think
Hey,
half
man.
of I think a lot of my team was jet lagged.
Hey, is that a King Deuce sweater?
What?
Hey, Dirt.
King Deuce.
No. That's just a little connected brand.
Oh, okay, because I look like his. I was like, that's tight.
I just want to say something real quick because I caught the love that you just tried to throw, talking about that we drug y'all, that y'all drug us.
Drug y'all.
Let's not talk about the last victory, which would be the only victory we should ever be talking about, is when we drug y'all.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that love. Hold on, Dirt. I don't mean to interrupt, but as I'm sitting here listening, cleaning the house, I'm like, hold up. I heard that, nigga. I heard that.
Hey, hold on.
I played in
And
them
that's why
games.
Dirt. And that's why Dirt put you on the big screen, right? Because he knew what you was finna do, right?
But
Yep.
you know it. You know
Hold
I
on.
wasn't gonna go for that.
And what you also missed, right, was day before yesterday, Dirt came on here talking about how he drug us, and it was unprovoked. So that was just a run back on
Damn, Dirt.
That's all that was. I was getting my run back because we want to talk about how the kennel got drugged. Let's not forget, y'all was getting a run back.
Okay.
That's all y'all was doing because y'all got dog walked by the kennel.
Damn.
We returned the favor though.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Facts. Y'all recruited an amateur league team and y'all did y'all stuff.
Wow, I can't
He
believe
said
you
an
went there
amateur
with us.
league team, though.
They recruited a semi-pro team and they came and they did their shit. Hey, they had cats walking up still in their game jerseys. Talking about they've been playing for 10 years. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's get this work in. Let's get this work. But hey, I ain't mad at it because that's what you're supposed to do. You come to win, right? Do what you got to do to win. Because don't get me wrong, I recruited half of a high school team when I played the first game. So, you know.
Nigga, I never seen so many dudes
youngins
wanting to play softball till I got to the damn pen. I was like, what the fuck? It's like a full-fledged like baseball game going on. Like
Hold on,
everybody
they're
out
giving
there
a baseball
chilling.
bat in
It
there?
seemed like you at the park. Yeah, they give you baseball bat, all the shit.
And nobody takes
Not that I seen.
Don't be shot. I'd be
They try not
probably
to do it
someone
during riot
outside the
time.
don't
We
piece
had
at
him in
that.
High Desert. We had him in High Desert, but then we got into a fight with the Woods, and then they took it off because the Wood was crowding the plate, and a brother ran him over, and you know that kicked it off. And then they just took the games away from us. But New Folsom had them, no?
I
Hey,
didn't
I'm
know
right
that.
there now. I'm right there. Like, nigga, I can see the tower. I can almost see the tower.
You better get away
Can
from
you see
me.
the flag?
Let me get out. Hold on.
No. Take the beanie off.
Close.
I thought you were going to take us on a tour,
Take my
Smoke.
beanie off.
Don't get out. Don't get out. No, that's gonna make it worse. Never mind. Keep the beanie on. Get your ass. Like, look, he's trying to get back in. He's trying to throw something over the fence. He got a drone or something. Get him.
Nah. My cousins are over there. They just, and matter of fact, he just texted me. Yeah, I work like right here. Like my job, I could drive out and make one left, and I'll go up the street in the prison right there.
Yeah, okay.
I drive past it to go get lunch every day.
Oh, so I know exactly where you at.
Yeah, that's why I thought you were going to
I
give
want
us
to
a
ask y'all a
tour.
question. Did y'all
What's up,
know there was
Bucky?
Did y'all know there was a mass shooting like a mile away from my house?
Yep.
No.
Why didn't no motherfucker call me? I must have thought I was all right, huh?
Walmart. Nigga, you wasn't on the bus?
Nigga hopped off the bus capping niggas. What you mean?
Yeah, in Walmart. Nigga, what was you doing
No,
at
you were
Walmart at
getting
7 o'clock? Nigga, you was online with me.
AMPM is right. No, I wasn't, nigga. AMPM is right here, nigga. Walmart is up the street like a quarter mile, nigga. He got all the way inside of Walmart.
Yeah, he ran, nigga. That nigga was running.
Nigga.
That nigga was belling.
Nobody called
No,
us.
but y'all listen to what he's saying, though, Smoke. He say, damn, motherfuckers knew my shit got shut up. Nobody called to make sure I was okay.
Nigga, the last time I called that nigga, he hung up on me.
Nigga.
And for the record, I didn't even know what happened till you just said it. I still don't know what happened.
This nigga, I guess they was on a Greyhound bus or something, and
yeah.
And
some
they
dude they started
mad,
arguing, and the nigga got off, shot one person, shot 5 motherfuckers, killed one.
Yeah, injured 4.
They had to
So first of all, I wouldn't expect you to be riding the bus.
Hey man,
The nigga got off
On
the
a
bus and was
Greyhound,
shooting
nigga.
niggas passer buyers. Nigga, you could have been driving by getting popped at, nigga.
Oh, nigga, he shot niggas in Walmart. Stop it.
He
Nigga,
didn't
I
shoot nobody
watched
in
the whole
Walmart. See,
thing.
he didn't shoot. How you gonna watch those thing and I'm right here, nigga? He
Well,
didn't shoot
Dre, we
nobody in
glad you all
Walmart.
right, bro.
I
Glad
just
you didn't have nothing to do with that. We glad you good.
I'm just talking
go
shit.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad you're good though, brother.
I don't
I'm
give a fuck.
sorry.
I'm just talking shit.
I'm sorry you had a life and death situation. And
No,
we
I
didn't
was just
call
talking shit, nigga. I was like, damn, nigga.
I'm glad you had a possibly near-death experience and you made it through. But
and you made
yeah,
it.
we
Hey,
glad
you
you
know
made
what?
it, brother.
You know how I know I'm safe? Because it was on the Sacramento news, nigga. My mom and daddy didn't call me, right? But my dad was probably like, my dad was like, Sylvia, that nigga all right.
Yeah.
Mom, I gotta call Dre. Nah, he all right.
Leave that nigga alone. He cool. He ain't dead.
That nigga better not be at Walmart on the bus.
Oh, my mama, for real.
A Greyhound, but that's not company where you
Hey,
going on vacation
nigga,
Dumbass
somewhere.
be on the bus, nigga.
I think it was Scooter. Either it was
You know I know I'm safe because it was on the Sacramento news, nigga. My mama.
either it was Scooter or somebody that had got killed in the Manors after a fight. Like someone got beat up, and then the dude came back and still shot the dude or whatever, right? In the heist.
Yeah,
I thought
Scooter,
it was Scooty. Huh?
No, Scooter.
That was Scooter, right there?
Yeah, that was
that was Scooter, but that was the
Scooter.
other Scooter.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
no,
other
I
Scooter.
thought at first, nigga, I called my
Classes,
cousin
you thought
Scooty.
it was THV Scooter.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nigga, I thought it was May Street Scooty.
Oh, he talking
I
about,
thought it was
Scooter. Yeah, he talking about.
Yeah, I called
You
this
talking about
nigga.
niggas our age.
Nigga, you alive? He was like, yeah, I'm alive, nigga. I was like, all right, good, bye. He called me back like, nigga, what was that? I was like, I just heard somebody got hit in the head. I thought it was you. He was like, nah, bro, it's not me. I was like, okay, cool. Hey, niggas do that shit quick. Soon as somebody get hit. Like, I think it was a killing, like, what, a week ago?
Dirt. I called Dirt immediately. Dirt. Bruh, what happened? Oh, okay. All right, I know who that is. All right. Yep.
Man.
Hey, these
I remember
live streamers
Brown
are
Eyes.
a good
I could
alibi,
call
though.
Brown Eyes for anything, nigga. Nelden. I used to be able to call my cousin Nell for anything, nigga. Anything happened in the heist, that nigga knew.
Yeah, I can call my cousin Mo because Mo be at he be up at the park all the time.
Mo with the knot on his head?
Yep.
Yeah, light-skinned Mo?
Yep.
That's my nigga.
Yeah,
Oh,
James.
mama.
Yeah, James. Yeah, I call Mo quick. Mo, what happened?
Yeah. That
I
nigga
like
probably
that, bro.
drinking.
Yo, yeah, he drunk. He always drunk.
Hell yeah. My nigga. Mamas. Man, I love the hood. I just can't be over there, man. I
Nah,
just
for
gotta
what?
stay out.
For
I gotta-
what? Yeah, ain't nothing over there.
Yeah, I gotta stay away.
You
Like,
hear what we keep hearing about what we calling back for? That's what's over there.
yeah.
That's
Motherfuckers be like, hey, you ain't coming up
I
to
hate it 'cause
Havenwood?
niggas call
Hell
me.
no.
I hate it because niggas be like, hey, blood, guess what happened,
For
blood?
what?
Oh, blood, this nigga just got smothered. Oh, blood, this nigga just got shot.
That's
I'm like,
fucked up.
damn, y'all niggas quit calling me, my nigga. Like, damn, I don't want to keep
Yeah.
I mean,
like-
if it's somebody I know,
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I wanna know.
I want to know,
I want to know
but it's
because
like,
it's even a
a
worse
lot.
feeling to know that somebody that's a part of you died and
you
you didn't
didn't
even know they died.
but it's good
Yeah.
to understand that the people who call me and let me know,
yeah,
they not calling me like, bruh, come on, bruh.
right.
Yeah,
They
nah,
just shot the
nah.
homie. They calling
Exactly.
me and you know, bruh got hit, bruh.
Yep.
I just
Yep.
want to
Yeah.
know I got hit, so you ain't
And
find
then
out.
we download it. All right,
Yeah,
and
then I
we,
process
and
it.
we might ask why,
Yeah.
like how, and there's
Oh, no,
lessons
of
in there,
Yeah.
and then we move on.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, you know, I don't want nobody getting hit. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I understand the life that we live when we live in that life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I understand that the little homie's gonna go take care of it, even though we don't want them to, but it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So
what's supposed to
I mean-
happen is always gonna happen. So,
yeah, we at that age where we shouldn't have to anyway. You know what I mean?
that ain't my
Period.
job. That ain't my job. I did my job.
There you go. I ain't get shit for it.
Nothing.
Man,
That's what I
No
got.
trophy.
See my background? That's what I got.
Right. Right? I ain't get no trophy, no money. I ain't
you
get
know what I can say though. This is what I got.
Facts. That's what I got.
This is
I,
what I
better
got.
understanding.
yeah,
Okay.
I got a happy retirement. Yeah.
I
That's
made lemonade.
Hey, for real.
Let me get a cut.
Hey, I like that sweater.
Some chicken noodle soup,
CB420.
nigga.
CB rocking that dork
Yeah.
life.
I got
Look at that.
George
Look at that
House
sweater,
over.
boy.
I like
Look
that.
at that sweater.
That's right.
All the way in Massachusetts.
That's right.
Representing dork life out here. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Massachusetts.
All the way in Beantown.
There we go.
Beaner
For
Town.
sure, for
Okay.
sure.
Boston Bean.
You want a cookie?
Cookie.
Yeah. What kind you
Yeah,
got?
I do. I
Don't fuck
actually
with
got
me.
some Reese's chewy chocolate chip cookies.
Oh shit. Oh, you got shirts too, Nate?
Oh yeah, facts.
Oh well, shit. We're gonna have to hook up, homie.
Facts.
For
Oh,
sure.
you got the red
Homie
and
Dirk,
black
homie
too.
Dirk Dig that be rapping in the hood. He started my shirt.
Cut hair?
Yep. He cut hair now. Yep.
Yeah. He always had the king shit on.
Yep. Always. Yep.
That's my barber.
Yeah. That's Dirk, man. He
Dirk.
made my first shirt. He made this shirt. He made
Yeah,
my
that
first
nigga
shirt.
name-
Came up with the design and everything.
Yeah, you talking
Hey,
about Derek.
Hey, the
Yeah,
avenues of network is so small in
That's my
Sacramento.
barber. Hey,
I done had
every-
about 3 conversations that didn't lead to dirt digs in the last 3 days.
Yeah, bro. Good. He right there down the. Yeah. I know where.
yeah, he
working.
lived down the street. That
Hey.
nigga lived literally down the street from me.
Oh,
Back-
okay. Oh, you live
Back
over
when
there?
I,
Yeah. Pro
Oh,
Style
yeah.
is right down the street from my house.
Yeah. When I want to get his hair, when I want to get my hair cut by him, I just go to his house. He got it set up in the garage too.
That nigga didn't even tell me that. Oh, I'm getting on him now.
Get on that nigga. Get on that
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm
nigga. Get
gonna
on
hear
that
this.
nigga.
Hey, that car in his yard is clean as
Oh
fuck.
yeah. Hillary
Yeah,
yeah.
that motherfucker clean.
in a
Oh,
rose
God.
gold old school.
Yeah, that motherfucker clean, bro. I was
I
like,
seen him
yeah.
serve it. I seen him serve it on Facebook.
Yeah.
See?
I seen it from the day he brought it home. He brought
Oh,
that thing
damn.
back.
Hey, yeah, he did some shit with a UV light the other day, and I was sitting in there while he was doing it. I was like, what the fuck is that? I guess it's the little freshener thing, but yeah, he had some crazy shit
With
going
that
on.
blue light shit.
Yep, and then it blows out and shit. It's UV light.
Oh,
He got
Derek
it on
is,
his-
Derek is your cousin, huh?
He got it on his Facebook page.
Got that nigga do hair.
Yeah, he cut hair now, but he work at a shop now.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
profile.
hey, so he finished.
Yeah,
so, hey,
profile.
so his old school is already complete. Is it completely done? Is it right now?
It ain't all the way down.
It
It
ain't
runs,
all the way done.
but it ain't all the way down. He still got to get the what's that thing? The material.
headliner?
Hey, nigga, I've been on a journey with that nigga from when he was outside putting the tarp up, painting that bitch, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nigga.
Yeah, they were painting it in the driveway. Yeah.
Yep, mama, nigga.
I seen it when it first came home when it was just white and dusty still. When it
Yeah,
first came off
yeah.
the flatbed.
Yep. Hell
Mhm.
yeah. That's crazy. I know that nigga through Hennessy, through the top shelf. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Naomi Jeff, yeah.
Yeah, they rap together. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I keep telling y'all, man, this network lanes is so man.
Come on, man.
Like,
We
when I
were
first when I first
right here, man.
came home in 2013, right?
Yeah.
The only niggas that was really rapping and trying to and making a little bit of noise was Dirt Diggs.
Mhm.
Especially after them niggas went viral when Dirt Diggs and Sack the King got into it at the club. That was when I was really at my most heightened rappiness, wanting to be ass. And then Jeff is connected to one of my little bros. The group that they had, and Jeff was the hardest nigga in that group, chasing guap.
Mm.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck you up, Nate and Dirk. Look at this. My big bro is y'all probably know him. Bax, Bill Bax, Willie Nelson,
That name sounds familiar.
tall, skinny.
Willie
high
Nelson.
No, I'm not that Willie Nelson, but that name sounds
We would be saying we would probably call him Will.
All right. Scoob. You know Robert Lyles.
I know Scoop.
All right, that whole crew. Scoob's my brother-in-law, Lil Louie, with the long hair.
No, Louis.
Yeah, that's my cousin. So who he used to be with, Robert and Bax. Bax is my brother. Scoob is my brother-in-law. And Louie and them is my cousins. And then motherfucking Lil Willie Belton,
Yeah.
that's my cousin.
Is that right? Lil Willie, your cousin?
Yeah.
Man,
He
come
was
on.
on my live the other
I
day.
grew up with Tommy and Joseph, Aunt Linda, all that, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. Lil Rome and all them niggas.
Yeah. See, you gotta remember I'm a little bit older. So when you said Belton, I'm like, okay, that's the next generation. I grew up with Tommy and Joseph.
Yeah, Red, all
before
them niggas.
Jokers passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that was my family.
Okay. Yeah.
Small world.
Nigga, I used to hustle with Joe Ties, nigga.
Lil Joe.
Lil Joe, nigga.
Hey,
Put it that way.
I got some stuff.
Nigga.
Yeah.
That
was some
Now,
grimy
when you
hustling
said
right there.
I grew up.
Hey,
I grew up
hey,
around.
when you
like,
said a
all-
shady character,
Yeah.
a
That was some
shady
grimy
nigga,
hustling right there.
Hey, so
nigga.
so okay. So
Dice
when I was
game
a
with
youngster,
counterfeit money ass.
I was around
Oh
DH
man,
and Marv and
yeah,
Oscar Hayes.
yeah.
All of us was
Arthur,
around the
all them
same little
niggas.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah, Main Street niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Free art.
Yeah, hey, Oscar burnt the fuck out, but Joe, he always been like a little shady nigga, man. But now
Free
he doing his
art.
moving shit. So he now he doing
Oh,
all his moving
Arthur
shit.
Hatch.
Arthur Ties or you mean
Ties.
Arthur Ties?
Ties. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Artie Bo.
Yeah, because the Hatches is related to them too.
Yeah, they all linked in. The Hatches
Yeah.
and the Ties.
That and then to take you even further, my wife's little sisters, or one of her little sisters is a Hatch.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, one little sister's a Hatch. My wife is a Patterson.
Okay. So she related to Omar?
My wife.
Yeah.
I mean,
possibly, yeah.
let's
It's
GP.
niece. My wife is GP's niece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just don't put those together too much, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it all goes in a circle, and then it goes all the way to Oak Park because her dad is from the P.
You ain't gonna sidestep that one.
Then it go all the way down there. Yeah, I sidestepped the shit out of it. You see how I did that?
Let me dip off on that one real quick. Hold on.
Oh man.
Hey, that nigga
Oh.
he threw the pass and went like, nope. That nigga was like, oh, don't touch
Yeah, I
me.
grew up around all them. The Hatches and the Ties. Alvin, Big Alvin.
Alvin, yeah. Them niggas, man. Oh, let me tell you a story real quick. Look. So I used to live in Gardenland, right? And
Northgate.
Joe, yep, Northgate, right there off Northgate, on Hardin Ave. I lived right in Gardenland, literally. Motherfucking Joe was my neighbor. He was under me. Nigga Dice, I think rest in peace, I want to say. Big Dice, light-skinned nigga, used to live across the hall. Now, if you know, Dice used to sell big dope, right? So the nigga Joe used to be like, hey, go over there and talk to his niece, nigga, get in the house. I'm like, why? He's like, nigga, so he can steal his dope. I'm like, for real? I was like, that nigga gonna kill me. So I get in there, right? And I know where it's at. The nigga kept it in a little cookie jar, right? So I go in there, old girl go to the back, and I go grab a couple rocks. Poop, 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 poop. I talk to her. I end up getting out. Bam, go talk to Joe. I'm like, here, nigga, give me some dough. So damn, he give me like $200-300 for what I give him, right? Bam. He said, go do it again. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't doing that shit again. He was like, well, nigga, we gonna be out of dough because we used to go over by the old burnt out KFC on Arden back in the day when it was there. You feel me? Over by Traction. So we used to be over there. So we used to be over there, and this nigga one day he tells me, he gives me 2 zips. He gave me 2 zips. He's like, hold these. Don't let nobody have these. I don't care if my cousin come. I don't care. Now listen to what I'm saying. He said, no matter even if my cousin come over here, don't let him have it. I'm like, all right. Now, mind you, I'm only like 17, 18, if that. You feel what I'm saying? Joe grown. You know what I'm saying? This nigga driving. He grown. Full beard, braids, all the shit. Who came over?
Dirt, you on
Marvin.
Dirt, you muted.
Hey, Marvin came over, right? This nigga said, hey, Joe said to give me that dope. I'm like, how the fuck he know about it? Like, only way for you to know
now.
about
You said
it.
Marv. I'm interested.
Hey, look. Hey, the only way that he would know about it is if Joe told him.
He on the
You get what
phone
I'm saying?
64.
Huh?
Nah, Dirk. She think Dirk's talking to us, but he's talking to somebody
Oh
on the
no,
phone.
he
He's
on the
looking at
phone.
the camera.
Okay. I
Hey,
thought
look, so
Thank
he
you.
think so I'm like, well, fuck, if you know about it, then fuck, he must have told you. We ain't got no cell phones, nigga. I can't call the nigga to find out if he told him. I was like, all right, fuck it, here. I gave it to him. Joe get back. Now, mind you, I told you my brother-in-law is schooled, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it's like that's big factor or nothing like that, right? But that's my brother-in-law. So, and I'm a kid. You feel me? Well, not a kid, but I'm a teenager. So I'm thinking, you know, anything happen, my brother-in-law got my back. Anyway, Joe get his ass back. He like, all right, brother,
No, get that cover up.
Hey,
Tell your mom so you can eat.
and
Yeah, I got hella shit going
like
on right now. The kids here. I'm working.
so I could say this. We could do this over.
Where's the charger at? Mom, where the charger at?
We can hear
Mom,
you.
where the charger? Huh?
All right, long story short, this nigga came back tripping. Pull out Wappy. You know what I'm talking about? Come down. Now, you know the nigga short, right? And I'm tall.
Midget.
Now, if he didn't have that gun in his hand, we would have had a deal. I would have came downstairs.
Okay.
Nigga, you got a gun in your hand telling me to come downstairs. Nigga, I'm telling my brother-in-law, nigga, where's your gun at? Nigga, you a hood nigga. Nigga, like, I ain't fucking with Joe. Nigga, you tripping. You tripping. You got that nigga, man. Woo. I'm like, use up. Nigga, I ain't fucking with you no more, bro. That was the second time that nigga done left me hanging, bro. I'm like, I ain't fucking with you niggas. Y'all really from the Heights? For real?
Mark just kept, and then the cold thing is Mark probably kept his shit too.
Oh, I'm sure he did. That nigga Joe was pissed because he had to call
You
him
know
or
why
something.
he was so mad because he know he wasn't getting it back. He know not from Marv. Not from Marv. He ain't finna run it. He ain't finna run it because one, you can't kill him. So the best thing you can do is try to fight him, and you don't want to do
you
that.
ain't gonna win. Yeah, you're not
at
gonna win.
all. Not at
So
all.
So
Not
you
with
know
Marv.
when he came and got that from me, nigga, it wasn't no, oh, what? Ooh, nah, he'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I was 17, Mark, here you go, bro. Yeah.
I ain't playing with you niggas, man.
You deal with Joe. You can deal with Joe on that. Nah. Because I got a quick story. Mama Faye called me. That's Marv's mom. She called me. She
Gotcha.
like, you know, Marv was fucking around doing this shit that he shouldn't have been doing. He was smoking, whatever, right? At one point, right? And Mama called me saying, can't nobody get Marv to come home. Marv out there in them streets, he can't get home. I said, well, where he at, Mama? And she like, she give me the address. She like, he'll listen to you. He'll listen to you. Everybody else he want to fight. Okay, well, I'll find him. Don't trip. All right. Because don't get me wrong, at that point, I didn't want to fight him either. At that time in life.
Nobody
at the same time, not wanting to fight him and Mama Faye calling me and telling me to go get him, that changed the aspect. I'm gonna just have to take this ass whooping if that's what it's gonna be. So I go to the house. I knock on the door. The young female answered the door. I'm like, "What's up, man? Is Marv here?" He in the room. I said, "Tell him to come outside." So she closed the door. I said, "Tell him it's Nate. Tell him to come outside." So she closed the door and she don't come back. So I'm standing there for a minute, right? So I'm knocking again. I'm like, "Hey," and she answered from inside. She said, he ain't here." I said, "What?" I said, "You told him who it was?" Like, and don't get me wrong, I was young, but I was kind of burnt out too. So I was like, "And you told him who it was?" She was like, "He said just go away." So I kicked the door in, right? You know, I kicked the door because now in my mind, I know this ain't your spot, but this is somebody's spot, and you not gonna want this spot to be hot. So that's my way to get you up out of there. So I kicked the door in. When I kick the door in, I go to the bedroom door and bang on him. Blood, come out, blood. If you don't come out, I'm fucking up everybody in this fucking house. They gonna make you leave, bro. They gonna make you leave. Bro, come out. Nigga, what you doing? I'm like, nigga, what? What you finna do to me, nigga? Your mama told me to come get you, nigga. What you gonna do? Man, come on, blood, man. You fucking up the whole... Bro, let's go. Let's go. I call Marv right now, have him on speaker, and he'll tell you the whole story. Like,
I believe it.
Man, fuck. He got in the car, took his ass straight to his mama house. But I'm like, man, Marv was, Martin, didn't nobody, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't even remember back to my childhood, bro, where I remember anybody who really wanted to fight that dude, man.
Mm-mm.
Not Marvin Hatch.
I was trying to remember what car it was. It was a yellow car. Was it
That
like
yellow,
a
that
yellow?
yellow Cutlass?
Yeah, that's
He
what it
got
was.
that-
He
yeah, he
came
got
over.
that from Carolyn. He got it from
That was
Carolyn.
back
yeah.
in like 99, like
Yep.
2000, like
Yeah, he
yeah,
got that from
99,
Carolyn.
98, around there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
that's that car he came over
Yep.
in. So I
Carolyn
know
gave
what I'm
that to
talking
him.
about. Yeah.
Yep.
That shit was crazy. The
And
last
the
time I
cool thing
seen
is, that was right after he got out.
Got
That's
you.
when he had just got out because he was in High Desert with me right before that.
Got
And,
you. Okay.
He was mad because they pushed his date back. He was walking around the track ready to fight. I'm like, man, you don't shut up, man. You're gonna be here a couple more days, man. Relax,
Yeah.
man. Your mom is at the hotel. They gonna come pick you up. Her and Big Alvin at the hotel. They finna take you home. And then obviously he went home and was still on the same shit. He
Alvin.
doesn't live in Cali no more though.
That's
he
the
cool.
one. That's the one.
Who?
That nigga tried to kill my mother-in-law, nigga.
Who?
That's why he in prison. Alvin.
Oh yeah, Big Alvin or Little Alvin?
He used to smoke. I would say I don't know if it's the big. I think it's the little one. It has
Yeah,
to be.
Lil
He's
Alvin.
about what, 50 something?
Okay, that's Big Alvin then. No, that's a Little Alvin. It gotta be because Big Alvin is Marvin and dad.
Yeah. So Lil Alvin then
Yeah.
is the one that tried to kill that nigga
That
in
nigga
Reno.
cuckoo, bruh.
When he went to Reno, nigga, he went out there to my wife's mom house. You know what I mean? Because he got a kid with her, you know. So she was like, "All right, I'll fuck with you again." They got married and everything, nigga,
Right.
all over again. Karitha, you probably know her. I don't know.
I heard that name before.
Yeah, Karitha.
Hey,
So
yeah, man, you done brought up people I was around as kids, man.
yeah, I was.
man.
So you got to think, I was a youngster hanging with these old dudes.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Already
hanging
seasoned
with
dude.
none of the. Yeah, I wasn't hanging with nobody my age and all of that shit. I was with ST, Faye Lee, Cole, Jermaine, Cole. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. You feel me? Like these are the niggas I was hanging around. Tashawn, you know, we all play
dirt.
We do all the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You mean Tremaine?
Who? Tashawn?
No, Tremaine Cole.
Jermaine Cole. Little short, dark-skinned nigga. Always in the pen.
My nigga's name was Tremaine.
It's Jermaine. It's Jermaine Cole. That's my family member. That's why.
So he related to Grinaside?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. You'll have to pull a test.
Not even, hey, look, not even the cold part. Hey, the cold part is like, if I talk about I don't even really talk about my childhood friends on my channel and all that, right? Like, we was all friends before we was on some gang shit. We was just friends that grew up in the Heights. You know what I mean? And if I label the names right, I'm in prison hearing these names and people are coming in talking about these dudes like, oh yeah, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. I'm like, but I'm not even gonna say this person's name, but he was going by something else and people are talking about him. And I'm like, oh, that's Lil Loop-de-Loop dude. And they was like, oh, you know him? Ask him if he know me.
Right.
Like, come on, we all, man, come on, man. Like if I ran down my childhood friends, it's like an all-star list of the hood. Like
all-star list of hitters.
It would sound like I'm just, and I don't do it because honestly, like I talk about how I don't talk about all my a lot of war stories and stuff, because if I really told my story all the way like that, it would sound like I was capping for the internet. But it was like, it's like these dudes is really, all these dudes that people hear about is the dudes I was around as a kid. We were hanging out, chilling, grinding, doing all the same shit
I think all hype stories like that, bro. Like,
but hey, but no, but well,
it's
my story is like that. My story like that, but my story is like that with my age group across Sacramento.
Right.
Right. This shit is like a movie though,
damn,
my nigga.
You wanna go,
it's like non-believable what you can tell niggas you did. Niggas be like, hell nah. Be like, yeah,
exactly.
for real.
I couldn't make this shit up if I wanted to.
I go to the gardens,
I'll tell a story. I'll tell a story about how I scraped somebody. Like, you'll come and tell me a story about how this dude is the king of the city and this and that. And I'm thinking in my head, like, yeah, but he was like 23 and I was 17. I picked him up, dumped him on his face. In front
of my mama, I love that shit. Yeah. Oh, God, like, I was fresh out as a youngster too, nigga.
Yeah, and I'm like,
motherfuckers was like, what? That little nigga got hands. Yeah, I will beat you up, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, you scared of him? You really don't want to fight me, bro. Like
Yeah.
but
I was beating up grown-ass men.
I never put no downplay on none of my homeboys. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, he do his shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I ain't gonna say yeah, but ask him about me. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to do that. He know. Like Marv was telling people stories about how I was 15 chasing grown men down the street with bricks. Like, come on,
Yeah.
I ain't
What's up?
scared. You gonna do whatever you gonna do, but you ain't taking no dope from me.
I used to like when they want to put the gloves on, and then because I was younger, a nigga, oh, you young nigga, I'll whoop your ass. Okay, let's put these gloves on. Let me show you what this do.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
Let me
I don't
show you
believe
something.
especially the homies coming out of prison. I'm fresh out of the boys' ranch. You want to
Oh
what?
yeah.
Oh, okay, come on.
Nothing like it.
Let's do that. Just don't jump me. Let me get my
I think all them names I told you, I fought every one of them. Besides, like out of my group, I'm saying like Steam, Robert, and Bax and them.
Yeah.
Like out of those cats. Oh, and then that boy Matt Bone. I beat that boy ass. That boy also cigarette packs at me. I'm like, why are you always fucking with me? Like, one night we was playing Game Day 98. I remember. So a cigarette pack. I was like, all right, let's go outside. He kept talking. All I'm doing is putting on my shoes, getting ready to go outside. Get downstairs. I see him coming down. I'm like, all right, you ready?
I just thought it was.
He was like, you really want to?
Yeah, no, I don't. We ain't no really nothing we're gonna get after. Yeah, we ain't got none of that.
Hey, it's a long-standing joke where that nigga he stood up for a second and was like, "Woo," because he had so many shots. That nigga was like, "Woo."
Will beat her up, put her out, rape her.
Let him go. My brother-in-law was like, "All right, let him alone.
I'm coming over to Dirt House for breakfast.
I'm just saying that we understand
breakfast. Oh yeah.
But he's trying to pay attention like he paid attention to Miss Drina.
Well, in that aspect, I guess she is.
I seen him side eye me real quick like this. You see, I gotta stay focused. She gonna get mad if I don't listen.
You stole my
Right.
alcohol that I got
I'm
from
on
my
it.
You're fucking me
Mute
up
your
over
mic,
here.
yeah. You ain't gonna hear me.
Hey, y'all remember Thursday Night Market?
Yes, I do. Down at K Street.
Yeah. I love to catch a nigga in the alley over there, boy.
Hey, great.
Mama.
That's real city shit, man. Motherfuckers don't know about this type of shit, man.
Yeah.
We're not looking to get into some shit. Like,
Nigga, they had
let's
to.
go down there, man. You know them niggas is gonna be down there. Let's go down there.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know
Every
and I ain't
time.
even shoot no shots at nobody, but them niggas know who they was.
Already?
And y'all knew that's where we was coming to find you at. And you was
Yeah.
coming to find us. And no cap, y'all was probably coming to find us too. So
It's okay.
I gotta treat you like a baked cake.
It was with it. That shit was fun though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Cracking cats out.
I'm just remembering hella shit from down there. That shit's a crack, nigga.
I went to Las Palmas. That was fun. I couldn't go to Grant. I had an open case, so I had to go to Franklin Community. That was that little probation school and all of that shit.
Yeah.
When you come home, shit was crazy.
What was the continuation school? I went to it. The one that was right there by I went to it for a minute and got kicked out. I had to go to Pacific.
By Flora Mall?
No. I only went to school in the hood.
Okay.
It's over there by down by Four Oaks.
Grant East.
Over there.
Grant
East.
Who?
No.
Grant East.
Nah, it didn't used to be called that. It used to be
It used to be
called
called
something
that?
else then.
Oh, okay. I know they call it.
A little continuation. If you turn right there, if you back there on the back street right there.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
It's a little school right there.
Yeah, right where the
right
bridge
across
is.
from the church.
Yeah, the bridge is right there. The bridge is up right there across from
Why
the
can't I think of the name? That's crazy.
I know what it.
I couldn't even go there.
In
Continuation school
96,
right
they
there.
call it Grand East. I don't know what they call it then.
Called something else. I believe it called Grand East and
Was it Las Palmas?
That's where I went. I just said that.
That's what it's
I
called.
went to Las Palmas.
It wasn't called something else?
Nah, it was right across the street from Big G, right? Right over there.
Nah.
No.
Las Palmas is over there. Well,
that
it's
ain't
by
Las
Big
Palmas.
G.
Dirt, I'm talking about
Right?
down there by Four Oaks, back in there.
Right.
On the other side
Oh,
of
you're on the
avenue.
other side. I
All
got
the
you.
way down. All the way down the Ave.
Yeah, it's all the way down the Ave. You
All
turn
the way
left
down.
at that stop. You turn left at the stop sign right before you get to Four Oaks. the stop sign right before you turn left. You go over the little freeway bridge, and it's on the
Right.
right hand side right there.
Right.
Is it
Yeah,
even
I
still
didn't go to
there?
that one.
It's still
Yeah.
there, but I don't know if it's still a continuation school.
Yeah, I went there too.
It go to school,
I
a
did.
set of apartments. That's all that's on the block. It's right after you come out of Parker Homes.
Yep. Yep.
Any hella
Are
houses
you
I think
sure?
they built up around you.
Huh? I'm positive. I was just over there the other day.
No,
It's
so they
still
got
there. I don't know if it's
it.
still a school, bro, but the buildings are still there. I don't know what they're using it for.
Just know when you fucked up
Alright,
at
yeah,
Grant,
'cause-
when you get kicked out of Grant, they sent all the bad niggas over
Yep,
there.
right
So, like,
there. If you got
we
kicked
was
out
all
of
over
Grant,
there.
you had to
Yeah.
go there first.
we was, yeah, that's where
Oh,
we
okay,
was at.
okay. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
I
was the
went to,
continuation school for Grant.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't get to go to Grant.
And then I got kicked out of there. They sent me to Highlands. I was in
Mhm.
Highlands 2 weeks and got into it off top. And then they kicked me, and then I had to go to Pacific.
I would have went to, if I was at Grant, I would have been there with Dante and Terrio
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
okay.
there with.
and Mario,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rio.
I was there with all them niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm a whole generation up before that.
Man,
Yeah.
that generation are under me.
Yeah, that's under dirt. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That's when I would have went. I wanted
they
to
all
play
the
football
same,
that
nigga.
year so bad, boy.
Terry
If my
40,
sister would have let me, huh?
Terry 40, Dante only 41, Dante 41, 42.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
that means
41.
so that means
So my Stalworth and them. So then,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
actually,
okay,
yeah,
so
we
I
went to
was
high
only-
school together.
definitely a year
If
older than
Terry-
I
me.
would have
if
went to
Terrio
high
was-
school with them. Yeah.
Terrio 40, you said?
Man, I thought you was in
Terrell's
your
my
early
age.
30s.
Terry on my age.
Who, me?
Man, I dare thought you was in your early 30s. Don't trip.
No, I'm 41.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Terry
he's
gonna be
you my age.
Terry
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
42.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
42.
Terry gonna be 41. Yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
Hey, so-
I was always at Grant West at the hoop games at night at 7. You know what I'm saying? Every night I
Yeah.
was there all the
See,
time.
I'm gonna tell you
And
what
Louis
though. Watch
got
this
his ass
though.
whooped by J Mac in the parking lot one day, nigga, while we was up there because J Mac and that nigga was having altercations about Daphne and the baby or some shit. So yeah, I was up there all the time. All
Yeah,
the
I
time.
was too. All the time we was up there hooping, nigga, because I was always on Clarkson, nigga.
I was always there every time. My
Mhm.
brother-in-law played hoop up there.
Remember
So I
Sticks?
used to just go up there.
Hmm.
You remember Sticks, Drake?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga
Sticks.
should have been in the NBA.
You talking about tall ass
Mhm.
sticks?
Yeah,
Rest in peace, sticks.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That nigga should have been in the NBA. No cap.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of niggas, bro.
You know how that nigga? You know how that nigga died?
No.
Mm-mm.
That nigga came home right after going to the pen. He had dope fiend the homie in the kitchen and all that shit. Went to the hole, and then we didn't hear about him. 2 days after that nigga guy came home, like he had a nervous breakdown, and his family called the police in the hood. Family called the police to like help him. Niggas, they kept him all right. They killed that nigga.
They did
Vista
that
Nueva.
too.
Vista Nueva.
Vista Nueva. Yes, you're right. Yes,
Vista
you're right.
Nueva
Vista
is the name
Nueva.
of the continuation.
You're
school
right.
I'm
It was
talking
Vista Nueva. Yes.
about. Vista Nueva.
Because when
Yeah.
I came in '96, it was switching. It was Vista Nueva Grand East. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And they just went into then it just started being just Grand East after that.
There you go. Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't go there for shit. My sister was like, hell nah, you're already bad. You go there, it's gonna be even worse. I was like, man, nigga, like that didn't help me. I still ended up going to the pen without
Yeah,
going to Grant.
I got kicked out of Grant. Then I got kicked out of Vista.
the fuck.
Like, How you gonna get kicked out of the continuation school? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know either, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck?
I did. I got kicked out of Los Palmas for smoking weed, and then then my sister kicked me out, and then I had to go live with my grandmother over in Elk Grove. So when I went out there, I had to go to Daler. You feel what I'm saying? I ended up going to Daler.
You see, I got kicked out for fighting.
Yeah, no, I got kicked out. Well, I got kicked out of Daler for fighting.
Okay.
I got kicked out of Las Palmas for smoking. You feel me? Then I was just done after that. After I got kicked out,
I had a bad chip. Come on. I grew up in the 80s. I had a bad chip. I was a light skinned nigga. I had a chip. Motherfucker say,
Oh,
anything
nigga.
about me.
Imagine coming from a different city, coming out here as a kid. You
Yeah,
feel me? I
anybody
was from a whole totally different city.
All you had to do is say, "Oh, light skinned nigga." That was fighting words to me.
Why was I talking? I was talking to somebody
Pretty
yesterday.
boy, any of that, we got to get down.
I was talking to somebody yesterday, right? I was talking about somebody that was light skinned. They was like, "How would you describe him?" I was like, "Shit, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was pretty hard. That nigga was pretty hard for a light skinned nigga. It was like, why niggas throw that part in?
Right? That's all right. I
Hey,
did my job for the light skin team.
I felt like Harpo when I came out here to Sac when I first got here, nigga. I gotta fight every day. Like, God damn it.
All my life.
All my life.
Man.
I had to fight.
Man,
My grandma was like, I got in so many fights, nigga. When I came home one day, there was a dude sitting on the couch with a suit and tie on. I'm like, what's going on? She was like, I'm getting your ass life insurance. I was like, you stupid. After that, I started boxing.
But here go an age check. When life insurance used to come, they used to always have a big ass book with him.
Yep.
The life insurance guy, that same dude, I guarantee he had that big ass book.
Yep.
The life
Sure
insurance
did.
book, boy.
Yep. With everybody policies and shit inside that motherfucker that he had. Yep. She was like, I'm giving you life
I
insurance.
knew that was a life insurance guy. He had the house with the book. Like, I'm telling you, that's how you had life insurance in the hood. You didn't go to no companies to go see them. They came to your house.
My sister went to her. She was like, he done found some game bangers to hang with.
You picked the right ones or wrong ones, either way.
Time to get that life insurance.
The names you saying, they damn sure had you out there turned up.
Oh yeah, I was bad as fuck.
And I remember
I was already bad though.
wasn't-
That's the thing.
It wasn't a dull moment when we was kids. So I
Oh,
can
hell
imagine
nah.
it was grown.
Hell yeah, man. And then when I seen Joe again, but I seen him after, my kid is grown and shit at the football game and shit. And I was like, nigga, that's Joe. Nigga, that's your cousin. Nigga, he live around the corner. I fuck with him all the time. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't know that Joe name goes down like couple generations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's
I
Big
didn't
Joe
know
and
that.
Little Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another.
And I think Joe named his son Joe too.
Yep, and he go to I see. Hey, that fool hard. He hard in football.
Yeah, he hella
His
raw
son?
football. Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
his son
college.
is
Just
raw.
looking at him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hella college letters right now. What's his mom
Oh yeah,
name?
DPA stand up. We got a hood nigga that's in the Super Bowl, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
On the Bengals trigger. Y'all didn't know that we had a nigga that was on the Super Bowl, nigga. Bengals. Yeah.
Fuck that nigga. He in the Niners.
He said, fuck that nigga.
He in the Niners. Fuck that nigga. He switched sides.
I think there's some little niggas that's on the Niners too from the hood, nigga. I think it's a nigga that played for the Niners that's from the hood too. I think
Big
so.
boy's from Sac. He ain't from the hood. Big boy, they got the sack to be getting all the sacks.
Aiken. What? Yeah, I know you're talking about. Armstead or some shit, right?
Yeah, Armstead. Yeah, he from Sac.
Eric Armstead.
Yeah.
I got a picture of my phone of my nephew. He lives in Elk Grove.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, my nephew got a picture with him. I got it on my phone. That shit's crazy. Hell yeah, that's good times, man. Thinking about the old days, that's crazy. What's up, Endzone? What's up with it, Grape? What's up with it, Flavor Lab?
Call him, Derek. Let me see. We can call some people. You want to bring up the All Stars?
Shit.
You want to bring up the All Stars?
Shoot. I got another blunt somewhere around here.
It's
I'm
in your
thinking about
pocket.
food right now.
Hey,
I've
look,
been-
that's the cold thing. Look. Hey, that's the cold thing. Smoke. Look, bruh. I turned on my Facebook, right? First person to pop up. Oh, you can't see. It's Carolyn.
I see you.
That's their big sister. That's the one right under Didi.
Okay, I never met them. I only met the dudes.
Yeah, that's Marvin and sister right under Didi. It go Didi, then Caroline.
Got you. Yeah, I met them because how I met them is through Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like them coming over to see Joe and shit, and then I would get to meet them then. Like Joe's little sister and all of them, I seen them because they came over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit, man. The late 80s, early 90s.
Matter of fact, little Joe, his little brother, is it his little brother? Yeah, his little brother, little light skinned nigga. That nigga stole my wife's wallet, nigga.
Like him and Artie Moore.
Him and Artie we stayed on Dixie Ann, and I seen that nigga. He came over for a minute, and then my wife, nigga, after he left, my wife was like, "Babe, my wallet's gone." She was like, "I ain't got my money in there, my ID, everything." I'm like, "Well, nobody was here." I was like, "Oh man."
Hey, Derek used to live over there. Dirk, he used to live over there on Dixie Ann.
Serious?
Yep, and right on the corner, right behind, where the dirty bookstore used to be.
That's Steph. Yeah, in apartments. That was Stephen's house though.
In the compound?
No. The house right next to it. There's one house.
Yeah, right next to the compound.
That brown house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to live in that house.
Nigga, I was at the compound every day from like 2004. No, 2003 till about 2004 because I ended up going back.
And then Steph lived right around the corner, like 3 houses down, right there.
Yeah, and Rob Bass lived right there in front of that school or whatever it is.
Yep. I lived in that brown. I lived in that brown house before the compound was even built.
For real?
Facts. That the compound used to be a vacant apartment complex, bro. Homeless people used to live in there.
Damn.
And then they redid it.
Nigga, the compound was the shit, boy. We love that motherfucker.
But yeah, see, I was going for all that when I lived over there. I lived over there in '88. I lived in a house right there in '88, and that apartment complex was just abandoned. Like homeless people used to live in there. And, and then they ended up redoing it.
Now they got a landmark I could give you. You know where that park is on Dixie End? That little new park that they just put there?
The one at the end or the little playground one?
The little playground one.
Yeah, that's in the middle right there by Empress.
Yep, they just built it in between Empress and Beaumont.
Yep.
Hey, that gray house that sits right on the side of it on Dixie End, but it's like right on this side of it.
Yep.
That was my house. That's where I live.
Well, okay, so if you go down Beaumont 2 houses, that's where Shantae and them used to live. The Nogales dude, rest in peace, Shantae.
I know who you're talking about, little light-skinned.
No, dark skin. He used to have a limp. He used to have a limp.
Shantae from Nogales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rest in peace. Now he had like a heart attack or something.
Long time ago.
Yeah, a while back. Shantae used to live right there in that brown house.
My cousin Sickwood lived in the apartments right across the way from there. And yeah.
You want to know another landmark? Go up 1 block to the corner of Empress and Dixie Ann. That's where Ra grew up at. That's the house he used to live in. That's where his mom is.
Rest in peace, Ra.
No, big Ra. Ra ain't dead.
I'm talking about Josh.
Oh, okay.
I mean Shepherd.
Yeah. I'm talking about big Ra from Nogales. One of the original Nogales niggas, Roger Adams.
Yeah, okay, so Shepherd was baby Ra.
Yeah, that's baby Ra. Because Lil Ra is Julius, Ra's little brother.
Lil Juju.
Yep. Yeah. Tall, skinny ass, crackhead looking nigga.
Oh no, that's the other one. Lil Juju that I'm talking about is from the Manors. Well,
no,
they
Julius,
say from the Manors.
The one I'm talking about is Julius Robinson. That's Ra real little brother. By DNA, he about 6'4", hella skinny, bubble eye.
Yeah, no, this ain't him. Cause this Juju is smaller.
They both got life now though, so they was in that.
Juju, I know is short with a bubble eye.
This Julius, he don't go by.
He used to rap.
Lil Ra. He go by Lil Ra.
Yeah, Lil Juju is Lil Juju. He got the dreads.
Oh, okay.
And he from the Triggers.
Oh no, see these dudes is my generation and a little younger.
Yeah, he's younger than me. So yeah.
This dude, I think, matter of fact, I think Lil Ra is like 40 now.
Hey, you know Rashawn from the Manors?
What Rashawn? Little Rashawn
Big
or
Rashawn?
Big Rashawn?
Big Rashawn. Big Rashawn.
Tall Rashawn or fat Rashawn?
OG Rashawn.
See, I know 2 Rashawns from the Manors.
They used to move shit. Light skinned it like.
My age?
Yeah. It's a possibility, yes. He was older than me.
I might have known him before he was moving shit.
Yeah, cause I heard he was a god. He was a god or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I was gonna say some shit, but I got some shit on a lot of niggas, bro.
Man,
like going to jail.
Hey, you be surprised how much shit I don't talk about, bro.
You like, nigga, you ain't solid, nigga.
Look, hey, you be surprised about how much shit I don't talk about. But they know I know. They know I was there. They know I know.
Right.
Hey, you know what I laugh at? I be laughing at the homies that's in the hood, right? And that be on Facebook or Instagram and doing weak shit, trying to say, oh, this and that, homies, this and that ain't here at all. I don't want to do that. Hold on, my nigga. You want niggas to come die with you niggas out there and be bums too, my nigga? Like, niggas don't want to elevate, my nigga?
They ain't
like,
trying to hear that.
Hey, you know what? If a nigga don't slide for you in jail, nigga, don't look for him to slide for you on the street, nigga. Like the nigga Mossberg, That nigga let his cousin get slid. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you watch your cousin get slid, and you literally watched it. Like, it's a melee. You feel me?
Don't
With
count
the
on
crib.
shit if you can't count on your fingers, nigga.
But nigga, your cousin? Nigga, I'm not about to. Nigga, I will charge across the room, nigga, if I see a nigga sneaking up behind my cousin, nigga. You watching from behind a pole. You smell me? So this the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, niggas don't want shit to get out, boy. My mama. I didn't seen so much shit. I heard a nigga got he get beat up on one yard and then come to our yard. Oh man, it was about 6 of them. Ooh, but all because he shitted on himself. You feel me? He got punched so hard that he shit on himself, I guess.
Oh wow.
And he came to our yard. This
He
was at
literally
Solano.
got the shit smacked out of him.
Literally. And then he come over. He like, oh yeah, it was like 6, 4, 5. You know, we get the word back that it was only one dude and he whooped him. You know what I'm saying? And made him poo poo on himself. We like, oh, this is crazy.
You gotta make better choices. You gotta make better choices.
Crazy.
You should have dipped when you ducked.
Whoa.
Hey, he hit that boy. I think he hit him in the stomach or something. Like he hit him like right.
Had to.
It's like one of them. You got a button in your stomach.
Fight niggas.
And if a motherfucker hit you right in the stomach, bro, you gonna poo poo on yourself. It's a way that you can do it.
Bleed.
Especially if you ain't used the bathroom this morning when you drank your coffee.
Damn.
Oh my mama, I ain't never went to the hole in the pen or none of that, or in Sac County, nigga. I'm not fighting in the outside where people can see me, nigga. We going in the cell. We putting cardboard up on the window in jail, and nigga, we gonna find a secluded place in prison.
I wish I could say that. Unfortunately, you know, stuff happens on the basketball court, and you know, melees kick off, and child molesters pull up, and you know.
I get you. I wasn't there long enough for that.
You got to catch him when you catch him. So, you know, if I had a knife on me and used a child molester, I'm catching you as soon as I see you.
Hey, hats off to you.
I'm glad I made it out, bro. I mean,
I just don't do well. I don't do well secluded by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't do well. I did that in West Valley and San Bernardino jail. I'm cool, bro. All I seen was a wall. I was like, nah, I ain't fighting nobody else out there.
But New Folsom was the cool place to get blind face because you can go behind that wall back there by the backside if you was on CR. If you was on CR, you can go to the back there, and there's that little back part, and the cameras can't see. You go right in that little grassy area right there and get it.
That's just like Solano. You could go in between the two buildings over there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what in between 4 or 5, in between 5 and 6 block. No, 6 and 7 block.
Good shit. You smart guy. That's tight.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I tried, like, honestly, and then on top of that, I minded my own business. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do bad deals. I didn't bet on my ass. I ain't fucking with people I shouldn't be. I'm not, oh, can I get this until I get, no.
I ain't do none of that.
None of that.
Only people if I was ever at a point, and I was at some points where I needed to get anything from anybody, I'm going to somebody from the Heights.
Yeah.
I'm going to somebody from the Heights. And if ain't nobody from the Heights around, I'm going to somebody from Oak Park. I'm going to somebody from my city.
Somebody in the fat car, yeah.
Like that I don't have to give it back to. Hey, bro, hey, I ain't got no soups, bro. Here you go. Boom.
For sure.
That easy. Like, I never go, yeah, it's right. I did my time smart. I did some dumb shit because, you know, my mentality was fucked up at the time. But at the same time, when it came to my personal safety and my personal security, I didn't make too many bad moves. I didn't make too many bad moves.
Shit, it took my cousin, being in there 15 years now for that nigga to be like, oh, I want to chill now. And I'm like, nigga, you been in there for 15 already. Nigga, the first 10 didn't make you want to be cool. It was like,
what's that? Pop ramen? What's that, spaghetti?
That's ramen.
If I told you what it was, it wouldn't make sense.
What is it?
What do you mean?
I want to be confused.
Whatever do you mean?
Cup of noodle.
Yeah.
With chicken salad.
Yeah.
With shredded cheese.
Yeah.
In a bowl because the cup had a hole in it with hot sauce.
Why that don't make sense?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking to myself, like, prison niggas eat some of the weirdest shit at times. Here
That
I
should
go.
be good.
Let
How
me raise
much
my
you
hand.
want me
I don't know if you
because
see my hand, but yeah, I'll be knocking that down.
Hey, my sons eat spreads, bro, on their own. Which I told them I don't want them, you know, I don't want y'all really doing this because I don't want you to feel like you, but they just like the taste of it. Like, motherfuckers is actually good to throw
And
some
you know
chips
what, people?
inside of the
You
shits.
know what?
And,
You know why they like the taste of it? Because they have options.
okay.
I said that to people before. People are like, why you don't make a spread video? Because it's a different mentality on it. Because when that's all I had to eat
Yeah.
for years upon
I
years
ain't
upon
want it.
years. That shit ain't interesting to me. You might like it. It might taste good to you because you never had to only have that to eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's different. It's
For the-
levels to this. Dirt cheated when he made a person spread, so that's why I ain't make one.
For the first 4 years when I came home, I didn't eat no noodles. Not at all. Not one.
I
Not
agree
one.
with you. I did the
Don't
same
bring
thing.
a noodle. I don't want to see a noodle.
That's me.
If you do, I promise I will throw this bitch at you. Like, do
I ain't
not.
gonna throw it, but I wouldn't eat it.
I'm
Don't bring me no damn noodles. But now I knock them down because my daughter love them. So
Hey,
me and
Miss
my
Jenny.
daughter sit there and knock them down.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't got my comments on, man. I wanted to see facial expressions. Hey, Miss Drina, what's going on?
Yeah.
Trina.
That. And Nate remembered them blue doors. Man, do I remember them blue doors. Fuck you. Hell yeah. Hold on. Let me, I would go change it and put my blue door background up. But I can't. Hold on. Matter of fact,
Well, going back to prison.
Damn, that's how you
I'm
got
going back. Flavor Flav. Hey, that's my boy from the 420 community right there. Flavor Labs.
Hey, Flav.
Cool dude right
How's
there.
it?
Cool dude.
I like Flav. Flav's the homie.
Ex-military. You know what I'm saying? Honorable discharge. That's my guy.
He was on the he was on Pumpkin Show with me last night.
Oh, he was? Oh, Flav making his way around. What was that? What I wanted, Dre?
He was on he was on the panel. He was on a panel with me.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nice. Okay, that's networking. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I like seeing that.
Man.
What's up, Big Bad? You're not gonna come out?
Hey, let me see that again, Benji. How much was it and what year?
This is Durango. You ever heard of Durango Sadao?
Sadao?
Sit-down or something?
Nah. Hey, that was what? 95?
Citadel.
2015 for 95? How many miles?
Dirt, you made me feel some kind of way now. Look at my
95,000 miles.
Oh no.
95,000 miles.
I said, oh no.
Oh.
Hey, this is the first background I ever used.
Yeah, me too. Nigga, I got this car with 4,000 miles on it.
I don't know how to do that.
And my other car, I bought it with what, 23,000. This one I paid like 12,000 for it. The other one I'm paying like 20,000. So I did okay, you know, with the miles and all that.
I got dirt car. I'm good.
You
got dirt car?
Yeah. Dirt.
Y'all got the same kind of
car. I pulled up at Dirt house. Dirt was like, "You cheated. You got my car because I talked about it on my channel."
Yeah.
I was like, "Man, I had it before you even talked about it."
That's all right. I'm riding similar-ish.
Oh, I know.
Well, I'll tell you, what my next car is a Dodge Durango SRT.
Ooh.
Feel me?
You might as well get the Hellcat.
I feel like that's a waste of motor, but they clean.
Because I think I have grown in maturity to where I'm not gonna just speed all the time because I know gas prices are high. And when I got this car, my wife was like, just get you a practical car for right now to get A to B, you know, get your credit up and you know what I'm saying, with your first car off the lot. And I'm like, all right. And then she was worried about them tickets because insurance. She was like, first ticket, you paying the insurance. I got a damn speed ticket in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta pay insurance now. I'm like, fuck, huh?
What you in?
Oh, just a Chevy Cruze, and it's a
okay,
full
yeah, I had one of those. Them good.
And they
cars.
scoot. Oh
Yeah,
my mama.
They'll get where you gotta go.
I take this thing, go to LA. I go to the Bay. I go all over this motherfucker, boy.
That's crazy because that's the first car I bought off the lot.
Hell yeah. That's that one they give you. They like, shit, let's see if you gonna fuck up.
I got worked on that deal too. I didn't know what I was doing. I just like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. The car was
me too.
The deal was horrible.
Oh, I was pissed. I was mad because I didn't have no cruise control and
the basic edition.
Yeah, it came with Bluetooth and all that. I'm like, well, why don't you have? But when I got in it, when I first seen it, all I seen was the shiny dash and shit. You know what I mean? A new car. It ain't somebody else's car that I wouldn't have spent $1,000 on. I got another. You know what I mean? It felt good, so I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. Before I could even be like, let me see something else or something. You know what I mean? But now when I go back, I know that my credit should be okay with it. You know what I mean? Since I paid this one off, I ain't, hadn't been late on payments, nothing. So I should be able to go get what I want. You know what I mean?
What you finna say, Dirt?
None.
And now you got me hungry. I'm thinking about going making a soup.
Shit, I was hungry ever since we started talking about tater salad.
This is the beginning.
Hungry for an hour and a half?
2 hours.
I was stuck in it.
My bad, wrong button.
I was thugging it. Then Drina came and showed me this video.
Some more food?
No, the tenant moved back in.
Oh hell no!
And she was doing the headbang. She was doing the headbang thing again.
Fuck.
So I've been sitting here kind of fucked up a little bit. Like, damn, man, I might go in the house and go into a nightmare. Somebody else.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a feeling that's what happened. I seen Drina's comments.
She likes to run through doors and shit.
You said she could run through doors.
Man, she like to think she can.
Oh, you don't know, Smoke?
I'm sorry. I've been having some shit like that.
Hey, Droops.
I'm heartless. I'm sorry.
I gotta get back in this motherfucker.
What's up, Droops?
Smoke, you have no idea. You have no idea. You
gotta do it.
The lady's insane.
Oh shit! Let me hear something while you hitting something. Then
man.
Shit, I'm at work.
Hey, me too. I gotta go. I just wanted to hop on real quick. Say what's happening. I'm out of here.
Hey, this is work right now. This is how I feel.
What's up, brother? I'm working as we talk. I'm sitting here working away.
I'm working on getting this cart empty.
Hey,
there you go.
I got my gardeners out there working. See my guys? Hold on. Where they at? There they go. There's my essays. I keep them working on.
There you go.
And I sit here and I make sure that they do it right.
Paperwork here to fill
You mean
out.
you get out and check when they done?
Nah. I don't check their work.
Because you've been in the car for like an hour and a half.
I've been in the car for two hours. I don't get out. I ain't getting out. It's about to be lunch. I'm about to clock out for lunch soon.
Man, y'all hiring shit.
I'm the boss.
Man.
I'm the boss.
I don't know if y'all can afford my pay though. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to do what these guys are doing, they out spraying and cutting grass and trees, and I ain't doing none of that shit.
I went to school. I'm finna get paid for what the school would train me for.
Yeah, see, I keep this under, but I'm the guy.
Yeah,
absolutely. I do the hiring and firing. You know what I mean? I see you up there, Dirt. As long as I got a position, I got you if you need it. For sure.
I heard that. I can't hear you, Dirt.
Company time, I don't ever do shit at work.
ride up and down these
Still in
goddamn
company
aisles.
time.
Ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do shit at work. Don't ever do that work.
I don't never do shit at work. I
Hey.
wish I could say that shit.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. So I got brought over here to be a maintenance supervisor, right? So the other property I used to be at, I used to have to cut trees, fucking mow, everything, like hella maintenance shit, right? When I came over here, I was thinking that I had to literally like tell people, go do this, go do that, do this, do this, do this. I don't do nothing. All I do is if a bathroom need to be cleaned real quick, go make sure that bitch is clean. Mop a floor, maybe 1 or 2. I'm supposed to like guide these guys and tell them what to cut, call trenchless if I need them, call electricians, do type. The owner don't want to let go, so we got a deal where I don't like ruffle any feathers and I do what I want. I could literally go home right now, go to sleep, tell this dude just call me if you need me. If something happen, blow over, something break or whatever, just call me. And I'm still on the clock getting paid.
Damn, it's 10:44 already?
Yeah.
I just seen it on your watch when you raised your hand up. I'm like, damn, it's that late already?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
It's already 1:43 here.
Hey, whenever you get in a situation where the majority of the workers is Pisces, they be like, hey, go ahead, do what you do. And they get that motherfucker cranking.
And see, look, so without the owner knowing, they literally do what I tell them. They don't do what the owner tells them because they don't like the owner. You get what I'm saying? Because he tries to belittle them. He talks shit to them. I bring him weed. I treat him nice. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, hey, make sure that this is cleaned right so dude don't be tripping. Bruh, this property ain't look so fucking clean ever. These motherfuckers, I mean, they getting everything, every little thing.
Good management skill.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, because I treat them like people. I'm like, hey, it's good, bro. I get, motherfucker tired. I seen a dude, he was sitting there with the blower yesterday, right? Motherfucker wasn't on at all. He's sweeping it across the ground like it's on. I was looking at him like, are you serious? I should record your ass. But that's the type of person I am. I know how hard you will work. So I'm not about to go over there and bother you because it's like 15, 20 minutes till your lunch and you fucking off. Fuck off.
But what the hell caused that?
For him to do that?
Person be standing with a blower that ain't on waving.
He's tired.
He's bored, tired, don't want to be there. Hate your job. People get jobs and they hate their job. Like, I used to not like doing this. Like, sitting here, this used to piss me off. I would go up front and be like, hey, bruh, what the fuck am I doing today? If I'm not doing that, let me go home. Like, I hate being worthless. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to do something. Like, I don't want to just sit here and keep it a band.
Right.
But it's what I got to do.
By longer too.
Correct. So since I've worked so hard since I was like 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like doing construction shit. I told my wife, I was like, the last time I had a kickback job like this, like at the airport, you know what I'm saying? I bitched about it, and then I ended up losing that job. So I said, you know what? I'm about to take this shit with stride. If you say just make sure that motherfucker's clean, the shit is, trash is empty and all that, that takes like 2 hours, and then you want me to stay here for the rest of the day, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit here, chill, get snacks, watch TV, play video games, and you know what I'm saying? Do nothing. Just.
All right. Hey, salute, man. Hey, salute everybody in the Get Down, man. I'm finna go get something to eat, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day.
All right, on that level, we up out of here.
All right.
Hello.
Much love, Nathan.